Hi and welcome to Nightchild Reviews. This video is based upon something that the author Scott Woods mentioned in his essay Every Prince Fan is the World's Biggest Prince Fan, where he describes how he approached the first fresh listen of a new Prince album when released. Scott notes, "I can pretty much name every first-time Prince listening experience from the beginning. As I grew in my fandom, the setup conditions of a first listen were usually tantamount to a ritual. The volume had to be just right. Nothing else could really be going on in the room, and I certainly couldn't do it with other people around. I had to be able to listen without reservation, to cheer, sometimes physically, on the winning parts, rewind the parts I couldn't believe I was hearing, curse the bad parts, and otherwise come to my own conclusions." Scott's words really got me thinking, as it wasn't a million miles away from how I'd always listened to any Prince album for the first time. I'd always shut myself away in a room, laid down, put on my best pair of headphones, sometimes light the odd candle, just relax totally and imbibe the sound. I probably played it way too loud, but I like to hear the music resonate through me. I always have a moment of hesitation before I begin with a new Prince album, because with Prince things were never quite as you expected them to be. Prince has remarked that he would not give you what you wanted, but what you needed. Before you press play, the possibilities were endless, and no album was how I imagined it would be. Several albums I didn't know what to think after the first listen. There was so much to take in, and strangely, despite albums taking days, months or even years to create, some people just listen once and determine their opinion. But with all Prince albums, you need to listen multiple times to prize every morsel from it. Every sublime layered backing vocal, every little bass run deep in the mix, every subtle lyrical nod which could be interpreted in 1,000 different ways. Instantly the new album would become part of the Prince canon. I tried to work out just where Prince was headed. What was this new musical direction? How would this album be seen in times to come? But mostly, above all, I felt like a child being given a present, a gift I just knew would keep on giving. I still remember as a child buying Graffiti Bridge at the local store and choosing the cassette instead of the vinyl version, purely so I could listen to it on the way home in the car with my mother. To this day she still doesn't believe that Morrissey's "Let's Get This Party Funkin' right." Thankfully we arrived home before Love Machine started playing. So the little question for today is simply, how have you first experienced Prince's albums? Did you imagine you were some kind of Paisley Park enclave where you can escape to another world whilst listening to them? Or are you someone who adores the gentle lowering of the needle onto the vinyl? Do you listen alone in the car or with others? How long does it take to form an opinion or connection with the music? Do your favourite tracks change over time? Please let me know below in the comments. What's your Prince first listen ritual?